The First Encounter by Anthony R. Pezzula. Setting: typical cafe at an inn. A few tables and chairs. Sadie sits at one of the tables reading a paperback.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Give me a minute. I just want to finish this chapter.
Oh, no, that's okay. Take your time.
Sit anywhere you want.
Emma sits at one of the tables.
Be right with you.
Sadie looks up, sees Donnie, puts the book down, and stands to greet him.
Wow, what a crowd. Welcome to the Drip Drop Cafe. Sit anywhere you want, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually supposed to meet somebody.
Think it might be her?
I don't know. Maybe?
Well, sugar, she's the only one here, and it's almost midnight, so, not expecting too many others.
Yeah, I guess it must be her.
There's only one way to find out.
How's that?
Go over and ask her. Sheesh.
Shakes her head as Donnie strolls over to Emma's table, closely followed by Sadie. Emma looks up at him and he opens his mouth to speak, but nothing comes out.
Are you Donnie?
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, good. I'm Emma.
Offers her hand, which she shakes as he sits down.
Well, I'm glad we got that settled. Are either of you guests here that you drop in?
I'm staying here.
Why?
What?
Just wondering what made you pick this place.
Well, there aren't too many choices around here.
That's true. Mm. Well, there is that other place not far from here. Oh, what's the name? The Come On In.
Oh, they changed their name months ago.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. And I live around here. What are they called now?
The Inn Bankruptcy. Oh, but this place ain't so bad. I mean, it's not one of your fancy red roof inns, but it's a four-star hotel.
A reviewer gave this place 4 stars?
What reviewer? No. When the neon lights dim at midnight, you can see 4 stars in the night sky! Gee, that usually gets a laugh from my customers.
Alright, just tired, I guess.
Sure. Anyway, I asked because guests get a 20% discount.
Oh, that's nice.
So, what can I get you folks?
Well, I'll just have a cup of coffee. Black, please, no sugar.
Me too.
Great. Another big tip tonight.
So, Donnie, it's nice to meet you.
Uh, yeah, it's sorry, I'm a little nervous.
No, there's no need to be nervous.
It's just that I'm used to conversing online. When it comes to face, it's just,
Oh, but it's okay. Just relax.
oh, okay. I'll try.
Now, tell me what you know.
Well, like I told you after you messaged me when you saw my posting, there's been multiple reports of strange sightings in this area. Too many for it to be a coincidence.
Yes, I agree.
You do.
Yeah. I've always believed we've been visited by extraterrestrial beings.
I've been told that before, only to be mocked. Most people think I'm a little weird.
Trust me, Donnie. I won't mock you. You're not weird. Just different, but in a cute way.
Sadie returns with the two coffees.
Here you go. Now, can I get you to a menu? Great. Look, if this is a business transaction, we have some reasonable hourly rates here.
It's nothing like that. Can we have some privacy?
Sadie throws up her, walks over her to her table, takes the paperback, sits and begins reading.
Well, so, like I was saying, I'm sure they're among us.
You don't know what it means to hear you say that. I've been trying to warn people for a long time, but no one will listen.
Well, me too.
When I talk about it, people just seem to shut me out. I guess they think I'm crazy.
I've been there. I get the same reaction.
I think I saw a ship the other night.
Sadie
Ne-
lowers her book and looks at them.
Near here,
Yes, it was a bright light in the distance. Definitely not a meteor or anything like that. Seen plenty of those. No, this clearly was being controlled and seemed to be changing speed.
Like an airplane.
Moving her chair closer to his.
that's amazing.
And my car radio had a lot of static, like someone was purposefully interfering with it.
Without looking up from her book,
Reception isn't always good around here.
they both turn to look at her.
Oh, sorry. I can't help but overhearing.
Don't pay any attention to her.
Sadie puts her book down and walks over to their table.
I've seen plenty of people like you. Come here all worked up about aliens and stuff. Nonsense.
I've heard that before.
Me too.
Well, you're gonna hear it again. Nonsense!
Don't you have dishes to wash or something?
Yeah, I'll work on some saucers in the kitchen.
So, what about you? Have you ever seen one?
I think I did once. But I can't be sure. I was driving through the desert, relocating from LA to Nashville, when I saw these green and red lights that seemed to be hovering in the sky.
Oh,
That's exactly what I said to my cat, who was traveling with me. I pulled over to get a better look when all of a sudden the lights darted away into the night.
oh man, I wish I could have been there to see that.
Sadie
It,
comes, sits at a table and picks up her book.
it was quite a sight.
I can imagine.
Even Sneakers, that's my cat's name, even she let out a small meow, like she was upset about something.
Well, you know, they say animals can sense things that we can't.
I know. I had to give her a tranquilizer pill to settle her down for the rest of the trip.
Did you report what you saw?
Yes, but I got some lame explanation about atmospheric phenomena or military flights or whatever.
That's typical. Nobody takes this seriously like we do.
Yeah. So, what do you think they look like?
Who?
Well, you know, the visitors.
Sadie drops her book.
Visitors?
For God's sake, she means aliens.
Do you mind?
No, not at all. This I gotta hear.
How rude.
It's okay. Listen, think they look like us.
Oh, maybe a little better looking though, huh?
Do you really think so?
Yeah, no tentacles, 3 eyes, 8 hands, orange skin, nothing like that.
Well, I can't be sure.
No?
I've never actually come across one.
So they could look like anything, right? Like a monkey or an iguana or a cockroach.
Stomps her foot.
Ugh! Oh, look! I just killed an alien!
You can laugh if you want, but they are among us.
I feel that way too.
Why am I not surprised?
Um, I think you have another customer.
Can I help you, pal?
I don't know. Can you?
Don't be a wise guy.
Sorry. I was looking to check in for the night, but nobody's at the desk.
What happened? Lose your spot under the bridge?
Now, who's the wise guy?
Touche. They must be changing shifts. The night manager should be here. Let me go check.
Stranger looks around, notices Donnie and Emma, and approaches them.
Hey, folks. How about helping a guy? Got a few bucks?
Sorry.
Hold on.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a few dollars and hands them to the stranger.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I think I have enough now for a room for the night.
No problem.
Been down on my luck for a while. It's a nasty night out there, so I was hoping to get a decent night's sleep for a change.
Reaches into his pocket and pulls out some more money, offering it to stranger.
Here, maybe you can get yourself a good breakfast in the morning.
Oh, God bless you.
Hey! Hey, you! Don't be bothering my customers. Get away from them. The night manager was held up for a bit. He'll be here shortly. In the meantime, can I get you anything?
No, I'm good.
That figures.
Donnie and Emma are whispering to each other.
What's with them?
Aw, they think we're being invaded or something by space aliens.
Space aliens?
Yeah. Even you know that's crazy, huh?
Stranger walks to their table and sits down.
So you guys know?
Oh no, not another one.
Know what?
Oh, come on, man. You can be straight with me. I'm on the streets most of the time. Got enough for a warm bed tonight. But I see what's going on.
Well, what do you mean?
Oh, the world's going crazy. All kinds of weird happenings.
Leans over conspiratorially.
She says you think it's visitors from outer space or something.
They begin to look uncomfortable.
Well, we just think it's possible beings from other planets can come here.
Could be. But could be something else, too.
Like what?
Well, maybe it's God, like not liking how we're behaving. Or it could be the government messing with us.
We don't think that's the case.
Oh, maybe it's the rich dudes manipulating things.
Well, that's not what we're thinking.
A friend of mine said it was the end of days. I guess he was right. He dropped dead last week.
Oh, that's awful.
All right, stop bothering these folks.
But I know what's going on. I know who's responsible.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah, it ain't no aliens.
Is that right?
And in your world, who is it?
Don't mock me. I used to be a regular citizen, had a decent job, a thinking man. Just ran into some bad luck is all. But I've been thinking about this a lot. Been observing. You see a lot on the streets, you know. And I'm sure I got it figured out.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans.
He looks around several times, motions them to be quiet.
Okay, but you got to keep it to yourselves. Maybe we can work together to resist, you know, become partners or something. Wouldn't that be good? We can pool our resources.
Yeah, sure. Now tell us.
It's my ex-mother-in-law. She's a witch, a real piece of work, and she always hated me.
Grabs his arm and lifts him off the chair.
Okay, that's enough, pal. Come on, let's get you checked in. If there's no room here, they might have a rubber room for you at the state hospital.
Okay, don't listen. But it's just as possible as some of these crazy outer space alien theories, ain't it?
Sure. Let's go. The manager must be there now. A nice, warm bed is what you need.
Okay, I'm going. But you folks remember what I said.
Yeah, sure. Have a good night.
Now, forget this alien theory. Check out my mother-in-law. That's where you'll get your answers.
Come on, pal. That'll do.
Now, wait. How do we know you two aren't?
Enough!
Sadie leads him away.
Wow. Crazy, huh?
It takes all kinds.
Sure does.
But, you know, he thinks we're crazy.
Yeah? The fact is, I don't know much about you.
And I don't know much about you either.
They look at each other skeptically.
Do you mind me asking you some questions?
No, as long as I get to ask some too.
Fine. So you say you're from around here.
Yeah, well, I've lived here for quite a while now.
So where are you from originally?
We moved around quite a bit. There's no one place I'd call home.
Family, occupation.
My folks are far away. I haven't had contact with them in a long time, you know. Life gets in the way. I'm a writer, science fiction mainly. Not much success, but enough to get by. What about you?
Me? Oh, I'm from a little town called Grover's Mill, New Jersey.
Family, occupation? If you can ask, so can I.
I was an only child. My folks passed quite a few years ago. I live in a house I grew up in, which they left me along with a tidy sum. I work as a web designer. Keeps me busy, that, and I guess what you call me, my hobbies of pursuing UFO sightings.
I'm sorry. I guess that guy just got to me.
Yes. What are we doing? We have bigger fish to fry.
Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes we get people like him off the streets that wander in here. Mother-in-law.
Yeah. Quite the theory he had.
Uh, did
Mhm.
did he get his room?
Yes, he even got the VIP suite.
VIP suite.
Yeah, it's the only room with a door on the bathroom.
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
Well, poor guy. A bit delusional.
I agree. But what about you? I gotta tell you, if you guys want to convince normal folks like me that there are aliens here from outer space, you gotta have some kind of proof. Do you have anything?
I don't want to say.
What, you mean you have something?
Maybe.
Like what?
They both look at her, giving her a stare down.
Okay, I can take a hint. But at some point, you need to convince regular people like me.
So, what do you have?
He stands and paces around the table, not sure he should tell her anything.
Can you keep a secret?
Of course.
No, I mean really keep a secret. I I'm very careful. I don't even own a cell phone.
Well, me neither.
He sits back down excitedly.
Because they can listen, right?
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if they have bugs everywhere.
They look around.
Oh, but you can't breathe a word about this to anyone. At least until I get more proof. Promise?
Naturally.
At these pictures I took.
He reaches into his pocket and takes out a package of pictures.
What's this?
Well, sure, because I was quite a distance away. But doesn't this look like a dome? Like the top of a ship?
Kind of. Well, I guess.
You see the glow around it?
Sadie enters as he says this.
Oh, oh, brother.
Donnie jumps and snatches the pictures from Emma, returning them to
Oh, don't have a cow. I didn't see nothing. You two still at it?
Why don't you mind your own business?
Okay, okay.
She pulls her chair back to the other table, sits, and resumes reading.
So I think I need more, though. You know?
Could be. Hey, how'd you like to get a closer look?
What do you mean?
Well, I recognize something in one of the pictures. I know just where that is.
You do?
Yeah, and I think I can get us closer. You interested?
You bet.
Come on, let's go.
Now?
Well, sure, why not? Gotta be somewhere else? Is someone expecting you? A wife or girlfriend?
No. I'm single.
Uh, that's nice, because so am I.
Oh,
And to leave.
Where are you two lovebirds going?
Well, we have a date.
we do?
Sure.
She takes his arm as they continue to leave. At the end of this motion, she turns and nods towards Sadie. Once they are alone, Sadie takes out a walkie-talkie or similar device.
Commander, Coral's bringing him to the ship. She was right. A perfect specimen. No, he went willingly like a meek puppy. These humans are so gullible. The one we planted will have no trouble becoming a leader. Where's my next assignment? Washington, D.C.? Who could we possibly find of value there?
End of play. Shades black.
A Close Encounter by Anthony R. Pezzula. A JaYo Théâtre production. The cast included Matthew J. Murray as Donnie Mattice, Miranda Hannasch as Emma Betruger, Jacqueline Elisabeth as Sadie Smith, Paul Uhler as the Stranger, and Hayley Elisabeth Beiermeister reading stage directions. A JaYo Théâtre production.